Okay, hello and welcome to F1 Math, and today we're going to be working with expressions, equations and formulas. Okay, we often hear the word expressions and we hear equations throughout our maths and algebraic expressions. So today we're going to talk about it a little bit more and we're going to work with it a little bit more. Firstly, what is an expression? An expression represents the value in an algebraic expression. Okay? An expression represents a value in an algebraic form. An equation contains an equal to show that either side of the formula have the same value. Also, the equation can be solved by solving the unknown or the variable or the x, okay, and that to make the answer correct. And then we also do something called simplifying. To sometimes solve an expression, we need to simplify the expression. And when we simplify the expression, we need to do something called collecting the like terms. And so the word BIDMAS comes into play. Okay, I'm going to quickly share my screen with you. So what does BIDMAS stand for? So okay, so you would have already come across this. So BIDMAS first means brackets, indices, then division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Gosh, my handwriting is going somewhere else today. Okay, so that's what BIDMAS works with. So it's easier when we sort out like terms for us to be able to solve an algebraic expression. So it just helps us or reminds us the order in which our equation needs to be solved. So if we have something like this that says simplify the expression, and we have something like 3a plus 5 times 9a minus 8b. So looking at this expression, what do we do first? Okay, first we multiply. We do our multiplication first. So to simplify this, we'll say 3a plus 5 times 9 is 45. 45a minus 8b. We can add 3a and 45a and we will get 48a. And we say 48a minus 8b, and that's as far as our equation can go. And that's simplifying the expression. So now you guys must have also heard of the word formula. Okay, we often hear of the word formula, and formula basically describes the relationship between variables. It describes the relationship between variables. What do I mean by a relationship between variables? If we look at area is equal to length times breadth, it is a formula, correct? What does it mean then to describe a relationship between the variables, or between the variables? It is showing us in this instance, the area describes the relationship between the length and the breadth of a rectangle. So that is how we know that this formula is describing a relationship. The relationship being the relationship of the rectangle, the area, the length, and the breadth. Okay, a number value of the expression 4x minus 6 depends on the value of the variable x. When we have a number value with the expression 4x minus 6, it all depends on the value of 6. It is a function. It is a function of x. Okay? So what does that mean? It means function x is equal to 4x minus 6. And that's how we would write that. So A quick recap. We learned, or we've spoken, that expressions represent a value in an algebraic form. An expression represents a value in an algebraic form. An equation contains an equals to sign, and it shows us that the expressions on either side of it have the same value. An equation contains an equal to sign that shows us that the expression on either side of it has the same value. The equation can be solved to find the value of the unknown quantity if it's x, which is the variable that will make the answer correct. So if we can solve the unknown quantity, we can find our answer. And we know when we simplify an expression, we use BIDMAS, and BIDMAS helps us and assists us in ordering the way the sum is meant to be worked out in. Okay, now moving along, let's firstly, guys, some expressions contain a number of terms. So sometimes you look at an expression and it's a really long one, okay? That's because it contains a long term. Sometimes the expression can be simplified by also, once again, collecting the like terms. So if you look at something like this, if I say 2a plus 5c plus a minus c. So what should we do here? We collect like terms. So that and that would go together, and that and that would go together. So 2a plus a will equal to 3a. 5c minus c will equal to 4c. Okay, and that is how we solve, by putting together like terms. Okay, guys, once again, we are talking about expressions, equations, and formulas. Okay. So everybody is with me so far. Now we're going to move on together and do some examples together to see whether we understand what we are doing. So I'm going to start off with a very simple set of equations, and these expressions need to be simplified. So I'm going to start off here, and I'm going to say x plus y plus x is equal to. So what will x plus y plus x equal to? How would I simplify that expression? Once again, we add like terms together. So we're going to add that two x's together. That will give us 2x. The y is alone, so plus y. And we've simplified the expression. That's all that needs to be done. When we talk about simplifying an expression, we firstly add like terms. Okay, let's look at this. P plus q minus p. Once again, let's look at all the p's. P plus p minus p. That will be equal to, so firstly, p plus p will give us 2p, but 2p minus p is 1p, so it's just p plus q. And that will be our solution. 2x plus m plus x minus y. How do we solve that? Okay, we're going to take our 2x and add it to that, the x, that, and then the y stands in itself. So what will our answer look like? It will be 2x plus x is 3x. M plus m is equal to 2m and minus y. And that would be our solution. One more of the easy ones. X, y plus x y plus y. And what will that be? Remember, like terms. So we add that two together. It will become 2xy plus x plus y. Okay, are you guys getting the grip of this? So you understand, when we're working out or simplifying algebraic expressions, the first thing we do is add like terms. Okay. Now, I'm going to go on with, I'm going to share my board with you with something more. I want to show you, if you guys look at these shapes that's sitting in front of you, and we have to write an expression for each of the perimeter, which is the distance around the edge for each of these shapes, what will it be? Okay, if we have to write an expression for the perimeter, which is the edge around each of these shapes, what will it be? So first, let's look at A. Okay, A is going to be, firstly, we used our formula, which is perimeter is equal to what? It's equal to length times length plus breadth plus length plus breadth. So length plus breadth plus length plus breadth. This is our formula. Okay, so now if we add this together, what will it be? So therefore, perimeter is equal to what is given to us? 3. We say 3 plus x plus 3 plus x. Y plus x. The 3 is given to us, the x is unknown. Okay, it's our variable. So we say it's therefore P is equal to 6, because we've added that, 6 plus 2x, and that's the expression that we write for this particular shape. Okay, that would be the expression that we write. Now, if we have to do one for B, what would we do? Okay, once again, we start off with our formula. Perimeter is equal to length plus breadth plus length. Okay, perimeter is therefore equal to what's given to us. Okay, we have breadth given to us, but we don't know our length. Our length is unknown. So we say x plus what's given to us, 6 plus x. Perimeter is therefore equal to 2x plus 6. Guys, this is how we're just writing an expression for the perimeter, okay? Okay, now let's look at C. C will go like this. So we're going to say P is equal to, now just looking at this, we've got 5, we've got half, all sorts of things. So we're going to start off by saying is equal to 5 plus half y plus 5 plus half y. Okay, minus, okay, my board cannot take any further there, minus x plus x minus 5. P is now equal to 10 y minus 2x minus 5. P is therefore equal to P plus y minus 2x. Okay, so that was just writing an expression for the perimeter. Okay, now let's move on to something slightly more complicated, and hopefully it wouldn't be too complicated. It's something you guys would have worked on already. So now, if you aren't even sure, guys, I'm working out of your Checkpoint 2 math textbook. If you want to follow with me, that's this one. I'm working with page 10, exercise 2.1. So I'm going to look at this, and it says simplify these expressions, and I've got 3a minus 5a plus 4a. And all they want us to do is simplify this. So how do we go about simplifying this? Let's remember BIDMAS. So the first thing we should then be doing is what? 3a minus 5a plus 4a will give us 2a. Okay, that's as easy as it is. That's exactly how you would simplify it. Let's move on to E. And if I say 8 plus 4e minus 8e minus 3, and what is that equal to? Okay, that and that, that and that. So 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. 4e minus 8e is equal to minus 4e. Okay, one more on that. I'm going to go, let's do I first. Let's do I. I is 4i plus 4i plus 4i minus 4i plus 1. Okay, very clearly here, guys, we can see what is going on, what we need to do. 4i plus 4i plus 4i minus 4i. Okay, so what is that? What is 4i plus, what will our answer be? Sorry, this is not right. This is also minus. So 4i plus 4i is 8, minus 4 is 4, minus 4 is 0, plus 1. Our answer will be 1. And then let's do j. J says minus 7j plus 3j minus 2j plus 8j. Okay? So what are we doing here? Lots of plussing and minusing. Okay, so minus 7j and minus 2j, and then we're gonna plus 3j and plus 8j. So our answer, if we minus 7j and 2j and then plus 3 and plus 8, our answer will be 2j. Okay, and that's as easy as simplifying. You don't have to do anything extravagant. Just order your terms together by putting like terms together, and that's how you would solve these algebraic expressions. Now, we're going to move on to one more set of shapes that I'm going to help you with. If you're with me and you're on page 11, I want to show you how to work out that one and that one. So let's try and work that together. Okay, so now I am looking at D. Okay, and D shows us angles P, Q, P, S, R, R, R. Okay, so how will we do this? Firstly, we put on our formula. And our formula is perimeter equal to all our variables. So let's start with Q first. So we say Q plus P plus R plus Q plus P plus R minus 8R. Then we say P is equal to 2Q plus 2P minus 6R. Now remember, guys, when you're looking at this, this is an imaginary shape, an imaginary square. So we are now putting the pieces together to work out the perimeter of this. Okay, and our answer will stop here because we can't go any more further. We can't add these variables together. They're not alike. Okay, let's look at E. Okay. Okay, so this is an 8-sided shape, and we're going to now work out, so a perimeter is equal to length times breadth plus E. And why E? Because it's the edge plus L plus B plus E. Sorry guys, this is not supposed to be multiplied, this is supposed to be add. So what is given to us? We've got 4 meters that's given to us, and we've got 3 meters that's given to us. So we're going to say it's equal to 4 meters plus 4 meters plus our edge is 3 meters. Then we're going to say plus 4 meters plus 4 meters plus our edges, which is 3 meters. P is therefore equal to 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 4 is 12, 12 plus 4 is 16, equal to 16m plus 3 and 3 is 6 plus 6n. And that's how you work out the formula for those shapes. Okay, the perimeter for those shapes, these are the formulas that you would follow through. So let's quickly do a recap, guys, of everything that we did today. We worked on formulas, equations, and expressions. And we said that an expression represents the value in an algebraic expression. An equation contains an equal sign, and it shows that the expressions on either side are of the same value. And then we also said an equation can be solved by solving the unknown, the x, the variable, and to make our answer correct. And we said that when you want to simplify an answer, the most important thing we go to is to order our operations. That means we use BidMaths to order our operations. Once again, we work with brackets first, then our indices, division, multiplication, multiplication, division. You can work with them either way, and addition, and lastly subtraction. Okay, we also spoke about adding likes together, so that the like operations, so that we can order correctly and we can add and subtract the way we need to, and that just makes it more easier for us to be able to solve our expressions.